Recently, people have started to clamor about relaxing restrictions in order to open up the economy. This is important because poverty also kills people, and a prolonged economic shutdown could cause just as many deaths as the virus itself. So we need to carefully reopen the economy while we just as carefully protect everyone from the virus. Understanding the nature of COVID-19 is a key to opening safely. After all, knowing our enemy is the key to defeating it.
Dr. Terry Shintani, Director of Preventive Medicine at Illinois Coastal.
Hi, this is Dr. Shintani for your health. For more tips on COVID-19 and how to stay healthy, please consider subscribing to this channel, click the bell for notifications, and click the share button to share it with as many friends as you can, because the more people who know this, the better. In this video, I hope to convince everyone watching that COVID-19 is not just another flu, and we need to not make dangerous mistakes in reopening business. In planning our recovery, one of the most important things we need to do is not underestimate COVID-19 and not mistake it for the flu. It's much more dangerous than the flu. I say this because I've heard reputable people recently saying that the virus is just another flu and not as dangerous as previously thought, because the case fatality rate appears to be less than expected. But they're badly mistaken. The case fatality rate goes down simply because more people are being tested and not because the virus is less deadly. This dangerous misinterpretation of data could cause people to let down their guard, which is exactly what would cause a relapse and a second wave of infections that could kill many more people and require another shutdown. Let me show you a diagram from Business Insider that graphically shows the difference between the flu and COVID-19. The rates of heart disease, cancer, and flu are from 2018 as a comparison in this graph. When you look at this graph, no one can miss the fact that the death curve for COVID-19 in red just leaps right above the death rates for the flu in yellow in a very short time. Here are some of the figures. According to the CDC, in the entire 2018 to 2019 flu season, there were 34,200 deaths. In just the month of April alone, COVID-19 has already killed nearly 60,000 people. And remember, this is with mitigating factors in place. So how could the case fatality rate be less than expected and have such a stunning death curve? This is because case fatality is only one factor that makes a virus dangerous. The other major factor is how contagious it is. This is described with a contagion rating called an R0 number, or reproductive number, which describes how contagious a virus really is. Please see my last video to see how this is calculated. Based on this number, COVID with an R0 number of 5.7 is much more contagious than the flu, which is rated at 1.3. So we have to understand that the danger posed by a virus is not just its case fatality rate. It's also multiplied by its case rate, and the R0 contagion rate will determine the number of cases that there are. The reason we engage in mitigating factors is to lower the contagion rate, or the R0 number. In other words, the reason we wash our hands, wear masks, stay at home, and keep physical distancing is to lower the contagion rate. This reduces the number of people that an infected person will transmit the virus to, and thus the contagion rate will go down. This is how the mitigation measures bends or flattens the curve, by reducing the chances of transmission of the disease and thereby reducing the actual R0 number or contagion rate, and causes a decrease in the number of infections. This in turn results in a lower number of deaths. So if we don't take these mitigation measures to reduce the contagiousness, the death rate will go up again until we find a cure. So please, if someone thinks COVID-19 is just another flu, please show them this video so that they can see the graph and realize that COVID is not just another flu. In this way, people will not make this mistake and underestimate how dangerous COVID-19 really is. Then they'll understand why, when we reopen business, it's still important to wash our hands for 20 seconds, wear our masks, keep physical distancing, and follow the instructions of the CDC and the local authorities. In this way, we can reopen business in a safe way and minimize the chance of relapse or a second wave of COVID-19. Realize that a mistake here could kill you. Catching COVID-19 in a second wave after all we've been through and after all the knowledge we already have would really be a dumb way to die. For more tips on COVID-19 and health and longevity, please consider sharing this information with others by subscribing to this channel at www.askdrshintani.com and click the share button to send it to anyone who thinks this is just another flu. This is Dr. Shintani for your health.